Tensions in the Middle East have taken a dramatic turn. In a stark display of military power, Iran's elite Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, has conducted missile drills targeting a replica of the US Dhafra Air Base. The message was unmistakable. The target was not symbolic, it was specific. The replica reportedly mirrored Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates, a strategic hub that houses roughly 5,000 American troops. This base is one of the most critical US military installations in the Gulf. It supports air operations across the Middle East, hosts advanced fighter aircraft, surveillance platforms, and serves as a forward operating center for American power projection in the region. By choosing Dhafra as the model target, Iran signaled that it is studying not just geography, but vulnerability. According to Iranian sources, the missiles used in the drill were equipped with new warheads capable of penetrating reinforced bunkers. That detail is particularly alarming. Hardened aircraft shelters, underground command centers, and fortified storage facilities are designed specifically to withstand conventional missile attacks. A bunker-penetrating capability suggests Iran is refining tools meant to neutralize high-value assets, aircraft, missile defense systems, and command infrastructure, even if they are protected underground. This is not merely about theatrics. Military exercises are rarely random. They are rehearsals. Dhafra's importance cannot be overstated. It plays a central role in US surveillance operations over the Gulf, in deterrence against regional adversaries, and in rapid response missions. Its location in the UAE places it within range of Iranian missile systems, making it both strategically vital and geographically exposed. And that is precisely why this drill resonates so strongly. At a time when regional tensions are already elevated, with proxy conflicts, naval confrontations, and political brinksmanship intensifying, a practice strike on a replica of a live US base raises the stakes. It transforms rhetoric into something more tangible. It suggests operational planning. It hints at contingencies being actively rehearsed. For Washington and its Gulf allies, the drill underscores a persistent threat. Iran's expanding missile program remains one of the most sophisticated in the region. Over the past decade, Iran has invested heavily in precision guidance systems, solid-fuel ballistic missiles, and hardened launch platforms designed for survivability. For Tehran, the message may be one of deterrence. By publicly showcasing the ability to strike a base that hosts thousands of American personnel, Iran is signaling that any direct confrontation would carry immediate and severe consequences. But deterrence cuts both ways. Military signaling can prevent war or accelerate it. When drills simulate attacks on real-world targets, especially those populated by active troops, the line between preparation and provocation becomes dangerously thin. In the calculus of looming conflict, perception matters as much as capability. Gulf states will see this as a direct warning. US commanders will analyze it as a scenario being gamed out in detail. Intelligence agencies will scrutinize the new bunker-penetrating warheads, assessing whether hardened facilities are still secure. The broader question is whether this drill was a defensive signal or a preview. Because in a region already balanced on a knife's edge, rehearsing a strike on Dhafra is more than symbolic. It is a reminder that the infrastructure of war, missiles, bases, fortified shelters, is not theoretical. It exists, it is mapped, and it is being actively studied. As tensions continue to simmer and diplomatic channels grow increasingly strained, this latest exercise injects a dangerous new layer of volatility into an already fragile landscape. The replica may have been built from concrete and sand, but the message behind it was unmistakably real. And it comes at a pivotal moment as Donald Trump faces mounting warnings from within his own ranks.
The U.S. military is on edge, cautious, rattled, alarmed. And inside the corridors of the White House, they are warning striking Iran is not Venezuela.
This is not a limited operation, not a minor show of force. This is a country with a formidable military, advanced missile systems, and a history of regional retaliation. Backed by one of the world's greatest powers, Russia. And if Tehran chooses, it could also call on North Korea, China, and a network of Middle East allies to respond. The message from the Pentagon is clear. The risks are high. A strike could spiral into a prolonged, bloody conflict, a war that America may not easily control. Inside the White House, President Donald Trump is weighing his options. According to the New York Times, discussions are underway about targeted strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities, but also broader scenarios, regime change, escalation risks, and the potential for retaliatory attacks on U.S. forces in the region. Vice President J.D. Vance and senior military advisors are reviewing operational feasibility. And all are cautioning that Iran is not a Venezuelan experiment. This is a hardened, battle-tested adversary, ready to strike back. The buildup is unmistakable. American refuelers and cargo planes, Boeing KC-135 tankers, and C-17 Globemasters were spotted at Ben Gurion Airport. No comment from Israeli authorities, but analysts confirm the planes are part of a massive regional deployment.
At least 2 of the tankers arrived from Al Udeid, the U.S.'s largest Middle Eastern base in Qatar.
Around the same time, the USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's largest carrier, docked at Souda Bay in Crete for resupply. Earlier this month, President Trump ordered the Ford Strike Group to join the USS Abraham Lincoln, already deployed in the region. Together, the 2 carriers form a powerful naval presence, signaling strength, but also raising the stakes. This is the largest American military buildup in the Middle East since the 2003 run-up to the Iraq War, though without the major ground forces that defined that era. According to the Military Air Tracking Alliance, more than 85 fuel tankers and over 170 cargo planes have flowed into the region since mid-February. Every flight, every deployment, a reminder Washington is preparing for the possibility of war. Meanwhile, the U.S. has evacuated dozens of staffers from its embassy, a precaution amid rising speculation that Hezbollah, backed by Iran, could attack Israel if American strikes proceed. Across the Middle East, nerves are frayed. Israel, the Gulf states, and European capitals are all watching closely. Every plane in the sky, every carrier in the water is a reminder the situation could ignite at any moment. Military advisors are warning Iran is not a country you can easily intimidate. Its missile arsenal is advanced, capable of striking targets across the region. Its defenses are layered, hardened, and battle-tested, and with Russia offering support, intelligence, weapons, and strategic backing, the risks multiply exponentially. Some analysts even caution that China and North Korea could enter the fray in support of Tehran, turning what might have been a regional strike into a global confrontation. Inside the Pentagon, generals are anxious, making clear this is a high-stakes gamble, one that could drag the United States into a war lasting years, not weeks.